Amsterdam greets you with a friendly, open-armed embrace. It's a city that feels both grand and intimate all at once. Tall, narrow houses with their distinctive gabled facades lean against each other like old friends, their reflections shimmering in the canals below. These waterways, more than 100 kilometers of them, are the city's lifeblood, crisscrossed by over 1,500 bridges. It's a place where history isn't confined to museums. It's etched into every cobblestone and brick. You feel it as you wander the labyrinthine streets, where the scent of freshly baked stroopwafels mingles with the faint, sweet smell of water and blossoms. This is a city built on human scale, best explored on foot or, even better, by bicycle. The spirit of Amsterdam is one of, a Dutch word that's difficult to translate but easy to feel. It's a sense of coziness, conviviality, and warmth. You find it in the brown cafes, with their dark wood interiors and sand on the floors, where locals gather for a beer and good conversation. You feel it in the bustling open-air markets, like the Albert Kuipmarkt, where vendors from all corners of the globe sell their wares. This welcoming atmosphere isn't just for show, it's a genuine part of the city's character, inviting you to slow down, connect, and become a temporary local yourself. It's a place that encourages you to look beyond the obvious and engage with its soul. This city is a living, breathing museum. Its history is a remarkable story of resilience and ingenuity. What began as a small fishing village in the 12th century, built on marshland reclaimed from the sea, grew into the heart of a global trading empire. The golden age of the 17th century poured immense wealth into Amsterdam, financing the magnificent canal houses and funding legendary artists like Rembrandt and Vermeer. You can witness this legacy at the Rijksmuseum, where masterpieces hang in quiet reverence. But the city's history also has its dark chapters, particularly the Nazi occupation during World War II, a story powerfully told at the Anne Frank House. Understanding Amsterdam means understanding its relationship with water. The Dutch saying, "God created the world, but the Dutch created the Netherlands," is profoundly true here. The city is a marvel of engineering, built on millions of wooden piles driven deep into the swampy ground. This constant battle with the sea has shaped the character of its people, fostering a spirit of cooperation, pragmatism, and forward-thinking innovation. From the intricate network of canals that once facilitated trade to the modern-day houseboats that offer a unique way of life, water is the thread that ties Amsterdam's past, present, and future together. It's a constant, beautiful reminder of human determination. The people of Amsterdam, are a fascinating study in contrasts. They are famously direct and honest, a trait that can sometimes be mistaken for bluntness. But this straightforwardness comes from a place of efficiency and a lack of pretense. They value practicality and have little time for unnecessary fuss. At the same time, they possess a relaxed tolerance that is the bedrock of the city's liberal culture. They are fiercely independent thinkers, proud of their city's long tradition of welcoming outsiders and championing personal freedoms. This blend of pragmatism and open-mindedness makes for engaging conversations and a society that is constantly questioning and evolving. One of the first things you'll notice is the city's incredible diversity. For centuries, Amsterdam has been a magnet for immigrants, from the Sephardic Jews fleeing the Iberian Peninsula in the 16th century to the more recent arrivals from Suriname, Turkey, and Morocco. Today, the city is home to over 180 different nationalities, creating a vibrant cultural mosaic. This rich mix is evident everywhere you look, from the variety of languages you hear on the street to the incredible array of international cuisines available in its restaurants. The city doesn't just tolerate this diversity, it celebrates it as a core part of its identity, believing that the fusion of different perspectives makes the community stronger. This multicultural harmony is maintained through a shared set of values. There's a strong emphasis on community and social responsibility, while individual freedom is paramount. It's balanced by a collective understanding that everyone must contribute to the well-being of the city. This is reflected in the well-maintained public spaces, the efficient public transport system, and the general sense of order that coexists with the city's freewheeling reputation. Amsterdammers may be individualists, but they are also deeply invested in making their shared home a pleasant and functional place for everyone. It's a social contract that is understood and respected by all. A defining custom in Amsterdam is the bicycle culture. It is not a hobby. it is a way of life. Everyone from toddlers and cargo bikes to elegantly dressed business people and seniors cycles everywhere. There are more bikes than people in the city, and the cycling infrastructure is second to none. This tradition fosters a sense of equality. On a bike, a CEO is no different from a student. It also promotes a healthy, active lifestyle and a deep connection to the city's layout. To truly experience Amsterdam, you must get on a bike. It allows you to move at the perfect pace to appreciate the subtle details of the architecture and the rhythm of daily life. When visiting Amsterdam, it's important to understand a few key local laws to ensure a smooth and respectful trip. First, let's talk about the famous coffee shops. These establishments are licensed to sell small quantities of cannabis for personal use to adults over 18. It is crucial to remember that this policy is one of tolerance, not a free-for-all. Consuming cannabis is restricted to these coffee shops or private residences. Smoking in public spaces is generally frowned upon and can lead to fines. Furthermore, hard drugs are strictly illegal. The city's pragmatic approach is about regulation and harm reduction, not about encouraging reckless behavior. Always be respectful of these boundaries. The red light district, or is another area governed by specific rules. It is a legal, regulated area for sex work. While it has become a major tourist attraction, it's vital to remember that it is also a residential neighborhood and a place of work. The most important rule for visitors is this: it is strictly forbidden to take photographs or videos of the workers in the windows. Doing so is a profound invasion of their privacy and will be met with a very firm response from workers or security. Visitors are welcome to walk through the area, but they must do so with respect and discretion. It's a part of the city's complex fabric, not just a spectacle for tourists. Beyond the famous policies, everyday laws are just as important. The dominance of bicycles means pedestrians need to be hyper-aware. Always look both ways before crossing not just the street, but also the bike lanes, which are often the red paved paths. Cyclists have the right of way and move quickly and quietly. Jaywalking is common, but do it with caution. When it comes to alcohol, you can purchase it in supermarkets and liquor stores, but drinking in most public spaces is illegal and can result in a fine. The city works hard to balance its liberal reputation with a high quality of life for its residents, and these rules are in place to maintain that balance. Culturally, punctuality is highly valued in the Netherlands. If you have a reservation or an appointment, arriving on time is considered a basic sign of respect. When you are invited into someone's home, it's customary to bring a small gift, such as a bottle of wine, a bouquet of flowers, or good quality chocolates. The Dutch are also very direct in their financial dealings. Going Dutch is not a cliché, it's the standard practice. When dining out with friends, it is expected that everyone will pay for their own share. This straightforward approach to money avoids awkwardness and is seen as fair and practical by locals. Amsterdam's culinary scene is a direct reflection of its history as a global trading hub. While traditional Dutch food can be hearty and simple, the city offers a world of flavors. You must try a raw herring sandwich, often served with pickles and onions. It's a local delicacy, and you'll find herring carts throughout the city. For something warm and comforting, seek out a konov, typically served with a generous dollop of mayonnaise. And no trip is complete without tasting a warm, freshly made stroopwafel, a thin waffle cookie with a caramel syrup filling that will melt in your mouth. These simple pleasures are the heart of Dutch street food. The city's colonial past has also left an indelible mark on its palate, most notably with the Indonesian, or rice table. This is not a single dish, but an elaborate feast of dozens of small, flavorful side dishes, ranging from savory meats and spicy vegetables to sweet fruits and crunchy peanuts, all served with rice. It's a culinary experience designed for sharing and savoring, representing the wealth of spices that once flowed into Amsterdam's ports. For a more traditional Dutch meal, look for a comforting mash of potatoes and vegetables like kale or sauerkraut, often served with a smoked sausage, or it's the kind of food that fuels you for a long walk along the canals on a cool day. Amsterdam is a city that lives and breathes art and culture. Beyond the monumental Rijksmuseum and the Van Gogh Museum, which holds the largest collection of the artist's work in the world, there are countless smaller galleries and cultural spaces. The Stedelijk Museum showcases modern and contemporary art and design, while the Concertgebouw is renowned for its world-class acoustics and orchestra. For a different kind of cultural immersion, simply wander through the Jordaan district. Once a working-class neighborhood, it is now a charming area filled with art galleries, specialty shops, and beautiful hidden courtyards known as. In the end, Amsterdam captivates you because it is a city of layers. It is a place where radical liberalism coexists with cozy tradition, and where a storied past is the foundation for a dynamic, forward-looking future. It's a city that invites you to peel back those layers, to get lost in its winding streets, to hop on a bike and join the flow. It's a place where you can contemplate a Rembrandt masterpiece in the morning, reflect on history at the Anne Frank House in the afternoon, and enjoy a lively conversation in a centuries-old cafe in the evening. Amsterdam isn't just a destination to see, it's a city to experience, and it's an experience that stays with you long after you've gone. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Amsterdam. If you enjoyed exploring the city's canals, culture, and cuisine with us, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. We've got plenty more destinations and stories coming your way. See you in the next video. Visual animated like and subscribe icons appear on screen with cheerful confetti or sparkles. Quick montage of Amsterdam highlights fades out to the channel logo.